Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Caleb Bryan back at you guys with another banger video. So as you can tell, we've got some NBA playoffs to react to. Now we're going to be reacting to the Minnesota Timberwolves at Los Angeles Lakers game 1. I'm really looking forward to this. I have no idea what happens, but I'm going to be honest, I am a Timberwolves fan. So I'm going to be just a little bit biased here. But that being said, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let me know who you think wins the series and in how many games. I'm going to be honest, be completely honest. I'm going to be Timberwolves in 6. Now, I want to say Timberwolves in 4 because I'm a fan and I'd love to do that. But realistically, I think Timberwolves in 6 or maybe Timberwolves in 7. So let me know who you think wins and how many games. And without further ado, let's get right into the video.
Welcome, everyone, to Los Angeles, a city fueled by star power, powerful, profound star power, supersized and outsized star power. The type of star
and they were
power
only
that
one game difference, so
for a run at the Larry O'Brien Trophy. LeBron
this should be a good game. I'm really looking forward to this.
Can he get Luka Doncic across the finish line and get back to the finals again? Meanwhile, make no mistake, that guy right there, Anthony Edwards, believes that he is the biggest star in the constellation of stars tonight. Let's take some inventory.
We already know about all this.
And Minnesota.
So let's
was 18 months old.
All right, chalk toss. Respect it.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups for the respective teams tonight. For the Lakers, it'll be James, Rui Hachimura, Jackson Hayes at the 5.
I like our starting.
Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic in the backcourt for the Lakers. Meanwhile, for the visitors, it's Jaden McDaniels, Julius Randle.
He's one of my favorite players. I'm
X-factor for Minnesota.
In the league.
Rudy Gobert, Anthony Edwards, and Mike Conley rounding out the starting 5 for Minnesota. Timberwolves finished the season on a 17-4 sprint, playing some of the best basketball of the season. And Julius Randle in particular seemed to find his rhythm,
and y'all don't
the
think it's going to
offensive end
follow
of the floor.
into the playoffs?
Big series for Randle. Was not able to participate in the playoffs a season ago due to injury.
Rudy on the tip.
As a member of the Knicks, and we are underway.
I'm pretty sure
Daniels will be trying to stick Doncic defensively. Opportunity for the Lakers. Here's Luka.
All right, well, they got a point. We didn't get to see
by Randle this time. Good contest. Doncic with 4 quick points for the Lakers.
Okay.
Here's Reeves. He drives the closeout.
Lock him up.
Luka with the cut and the layup.
Minnesota just cannot allow those second chance opportunities. And giving Los Angeles extra possessions to start this game.
Doncic sees 2, pardon me.
Nice, good
Anthony
take.
Edwards saw 2, got through the lane.
Austin
I
Reeves
think the
had
floater
that
was there too if he wanted
right
it.
at the beginning, but so smart, taking it into the middle of the lane, drawing 2 and kicking it.
And Randle.
Let's go.
Doncic off the dribble handoff. Finney Smith checked into the ball game. Luka is on one right now to start this game. Hachimura
Not
from
another
deep.
one.
Laces it.
Okay.
Another offensive rebound for the Lakers. And one of only
Let's go,
4
boys.
teams.
Lock in.
And you're talking about OKC,
Hit that.
Boston,
Money.
and Cleveland as the other 3.
All 60-win teams as McDaniels hits the wing 3 to make it a 5-point lead for the Lakers.
Shot defense against the Lakers has been pretty good to start, but they've given up so many offensive rebounds.
Doncic is locked in.
Can't give him those.
We're on a fish grease alert right
They'll
now.
make it
He's
every
up to 12 already here in the first quarter.
Well, using him as a screener,
Take
then
it,
he
Nas.
just pops right back out.
Nas Reed with a classy move to the basket. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Edwards running the lane in full flight.
Slam
Raises
it.
up and lays it home. That time they finish, Jay.
Well, and that's how he can get going.
That so bad.
Finch makes the call offensively. Edwards steps through and lays it home on the floater.
Just parked in the corner for a step-in 3.
Here's Randle, cross court to Alexander Walker from deep.
Money.
He's been shooting it at over 40% this year.
So you have to take away his left, but catch and shoot opportunities, he knocks down those open ones.
Inside, Vando got his own miss. Vanderbilt back out to Finney Smith, open from deep. Rattles it home.
We're here in Los Angeles for the first round presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook with Chris Finch, the head coach
How
of
you
the
doing, Coach?
T-Wolves.
Hope you're doing well. No
Not
offense.
at him, but
It's interesting that
Y'all get it.
LeBron, for the first time in a playoff game, did not
Take
score
that. That's money.
in
Nice.
the first quarter.
Good point at
What a game a little bit earlier between the Clippers and the Nuggets. Reeves
Did he
on
point
the
at Reddit
drive.
right there?
Little giant killer, giant slayer over McDaniels. And speaking of drives, Alexander Walker into Randall. 10 on the shot clock.
Take it.
Back out to Reed for
That's
3
money.
for the lead. Got it. And Minnesota has stormed
Let's go.
back here in the early portion of the second quarter.
Nice.
This year for the Lakers, but it gives them a little
Take
more
it, Jay.
rim protection with him in
That's
there.
money.
McDaniels
That's
left
not
that
money.
short, got it back and laid it in over Hachimura.
Okay.
Both freshmen together playing for Mike Hopkins is now with the Phoenix Suns.
Oh,
James spins, fires, got it.
yeah, I
and
mean,
one.
I saw that from
LeBron
here. That
James
was
on the
definitely a
board.
foul.
Good defense by DiVincenzo.
Get there.
Alexander Walker.
Oh, no,
on the
Braun's
fly.
there.
James.
I saw that coming, bro. Come on, right?
He knew that all the way, timed that out perfectly.
Sees 2, good nail help by LeBron.
Ooh.
Raises up anyway, and it comes off. Back
Nice,
out
get your
to
board.
Reed for
Hit that.
3. And Nas
Nice.
Reed laces the deep one. And Gobert got the block on James.
Push it.
Off and running again, a 3-on-2.
Hit
Reed
it.
out to the
Money.
three-point line. Splash down. Timeout Lakers.
Who's he talking shit to?
Splash down. Timeout
Was it
Lakers.
Hayes? I think he was talking shit to Hayes.
6 points in the ball game. Facing Finney Smith. They shrink the floor on him. Randall on the drive. The
Another
kick
one.
to Reed.
Money.
And another 3 ball by the reigning
How
six-man
many
of
is
the
that?
year.
He's got the athleticism and strength to go through just about anybody. Go over.
Here's
Lock
the
him
king
up.
with the ball. James
Lock
out
him
front
up.
against Reed. A long 2 is good. James with the rebound. Another opportunity for Los Angeles. 10 on the shot clock. Finney Smith.
Good find.
Back to James.
Nice.
Foul and 1.
And is the inbounder.
Get it up.
DiVincenzo. Here he is off the wide action.
Money.
And DiVincenzo pulls it and laces the
That
deep
was-
3.
We're rewinding that.
Action.
The inbounder.
That was cold. From deep.
DiVincenzo. Here he is off the wide action, and DiVincenzo
At the
pulls it
buzzer,
and
baby.
laces the
Let's
deep
go.
3.
What is that? Up by
Dante
11
with some
now.
dynamite to end the first
Yeah.
half.
And they outscored the Lakers 20-10 in the
Work it.
paint and really
It's Luka.
shut off the offensive glass in that second quarter.
Work him. It's
where they
Reeves.
outscored LA by 18.
Take it all the way.
Edwards
Hit
sprays
that.
it out to McDaniels. The corner 3 is pure. Shot clock
how
down
many
to
threes
5.
did they hit?
Edwards got to get busy, got downhill. Floater comes off, got it back.
Good board.
Randall from deep.
Another one.
And they cash in on a second opportunity.
Reeves was 1 of 6 in that first half. And Minnesota went after him on the defensive end.
Edwards, it's butter.
Timberwolves and foe.
Minnesota on a roll.
They didn't score any fast break points in that first half, as you mentioned, Jay, and that they need to get back to being the aggressors. We've seen that certainly carry on here as LeBron
Good
James
shot, Ron.
nails a three-pointer from the corner.
Yeah, the last time these two teams met, ironically, in the conference finals, Rudy Gobert converting on the
Is
high
that Rudy's
hand up.
first bucket? Why do I feel like that's the first time I've seen him score?
Out to Edwards, one more to Randall. Got Luka in the air.
Take it.
Float game comes out, got it back.
Hey.
Randall
And one.
Julius Randall putting some muscle in his hustle.
It takes some time after
That was a bar.
a trade for
Oh, he
everybody
lost
to get
it.
used to one
Get there,
another.
Conley.
They turn over
Get there.
Doncic. Conley
Yep.
pulls the 3.
You thought he was
and
gonna
it's
drive.
all coming up good
thought wrong.
for the Timberwolves. 2 on the shot clock. Hachimura has to pull. And that's a great stop for Minnesota.
About as tough
Ooh.
a 2 as you're going to
You
take.
tried, Braun.
Off the dribble 3.
Nice shot.
Anthony Edwards, hotter than fish grease.
Yeah, he's talking to Braun,
Into
too.
the post up, and Reeves almost threw it away. He does. McDaniels, and Minnesota has numbers.
Talking your
Daniels
shit.
onto the corner. Edwards
Hit
sets
that,
his
Ant.
feet.
Yeah.
Wet.
Yeah.
That thing splashes again.
Yeah, he had been just 2 of 19 from 3 in April.
Found his groove at the right time.
Another
So
one.
did this guy. Nas Reed
Yep.
connects again.
McDaniels with 21, Reed with
Hey, I
20.
ask you, what
Let's
has
go.
happened to the prolific
Good shot.
production of
That was clean.
Doncic that we
That was
saw in
clean.
the first quarter?
Well, they're resolute on the
Cook him.
offensive end.
Work
You've
him.
got a big
Cook him.
lead here.
Hit that. Find
You
that.
cannot
Don't
be turning
don't do
the
that.
ball over like that.
They
Don't
just
do
did. Here's
that.
James.
No.
Puts his shoulder
No.
down, put his head down, got the lay.
Minnesota just playing 5 out. And Austin Reeves went for another shot fake.
Oh my
An
goodness.
easy one there. Somebody
Okay.
the snooze button defensively for Minnesota.
Facts.
Lead back up to 19. Doncic Has to work expeditiously and got it to go! Off glove!
Huh? What?
Minnesota.
Huh?
Lead back up to 19. Doncic has to work expeditiously and got it to go! Off glass!
I didn't even realize. I was like, why is he shooting
Momentum
that?
shift there. How did you guys able to trim
No
that lead
offense,
there in the
JJ.
third?
It's the regular stops us. We just got to be better.
For the
All right,
Timberwolves,
13
Randall
point now?
gonna do a little
Oh.
bit more heavy lifting at that end of the
Okay,
floor. Knocks
see?
down the midi.
I never get comfortable with the lead.
Luka trying to press up on Ant
Get there.
with
That's money.
pristine,
Nice.
pulchritudinous footwork.
Nice.
Edwards
14-point
knocks
game.
down the midi.
It looked like it was going to be a little cross screen and
Luka's
then
got
down screen for the
37.
screener, but he cut it short to get that three.
Edwards off the bounce, spins.
Get it there.
Back out
Get it
to
there.
a wide
Hit
open
that.
Randall. Cash out.
Nice.
Got his air fryer out,
Okay.
ready to cook. Ant-Man gets it back.
Yep.
Pulls the
Money.
three, and it's wet. Playing some of the best basketball of the season towards the end of the year. James drives the closeout and punches it home.
Lakers now looking like a little 2-3 zone. They did a lot of that against Oklahoma City.
Don't matter.
McDaniels attacks it, got
Nice.
the short midi. Edwards, Hachimura.
16-point game. Let's just keep it that way. Let's keep it that way.
Edwards with the tween. Over to Reed,
Hit
catch
that.
and shoot three on the way.
Money.
And he laces another one. Wow, and a little room service off the careless
Dunk it.
pass.
Nice.
DiVincenzo flying charter.
I swear, he's
And
always
the
got
lead
the
balloons
cleanest
back
shoes
to
on.
111 to 90.
They're always neon colored.
LeBron comes with the double and help.
Sick. It's dope.
Good catch by
Hit that, Jay.
McDaniels. Little sidestep, little afro step into the paint.
Well, they're outstanding defensively. The problem for Orlando is they haven't been able to score efficiently.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah. Still are
they
too.
really struggle at that end of the floor a lot of times.
Backups are in.
Dalton connects.
Backups. Say
And
backups.
for Minnesota,
watch more
who
football
only
than
finished one game off of the Lakers. I mean, they had
Let's
49
go.
wins on the
Yeah,
season.
this is.
But they finished the year 17-4.
I like this kid. Yeah, get
And
it
when
there.
healthy,
get it there.
they've
Get it
been
there,
as
Garza. Nice.
good as anybody.
Yeah.
This is a remarkable
Let's
basketball.
go.
Minnesota takes game.
What are we? 17 plus 5? What is that? 22? We won by 22. The one game where I didn't think it would have a double-digit win. It was a 22-point game. Timberwolves in 4. Don't at me. Don't or do. I'm just saying. That's what we love to see. Unless you're a Lakers fan, then you don't love to see it. If you're a Mavericks fan, you probably like to see it. Needed that. Needed that. I don't know when game 2 is. I would assume it's not today. Today being, you're seeing this the day it was uploaded, 420. I would assume the game's probably tomorrow. So I'm probably going to try to catch that one. Because go up 2-0 against the Lakers going into home would be huge. And, at the same time, though, think about it. There's only like a 1-game difference. And one more win, and it's a 3-6. So, I mean, it just goes to show you how close the West was. So, but yeah, this has been my reaction to the Timberwolves at Lakers game 1. Sorry if you're a Lakers fan. Hey, I'm not going to say it again. But I appreciate everybody for coming through. I hope you guys did enjoy today's reaction. I'll see you all in the next one. Be safe. One love.